What you are watching is a replay of my weekly live math session. I'm Benjamin Loh, founder of Trinity Learning Center, the only tuition center in the academic education sector to receive the SME 500 award 5 consecutive times. This is not an award for marketing, it is in recognition for results. Every week I teach this live. Subscribe so you are in the room when it happens, not just watching the replay. The keywords are Dawn had 235. Okay, for you guys, you all can just write down the keywords if you want. Dawn had 235, Siti had 305. Siti spent thrice of Dawn, and after spending, Dawn is thrice left as Siti. Question, how much did Siti spend? Okay, so this is how you start the question. Okay, first, we are going to draw the model based on Siti spent thrice. So if Siti spent thrice, it will look like this. And this is Siti. And then Dawn, of course, will only have 1 unit spent. Okay? Then I'm going to continue reading this part, which says, after Siti spent thrice of Dawn, Dawn had thrice left of Siti. Okay? Dawn will have 3 times left of Siti. So this person's left will be 3 times of this person's left. And then you look at these two numbers. Guys, who has more? Dawn or Siti? Dawn or Siti? Who has more? Good. Good. Very good. Yes, Siti. Yeah? So if Siti is the one who had more, then Siti's overall model must be longer than Dawn's overall model. Okay? So this is Siti, and let's say this is what Siti spent. Siti spent thrice of Dawn. Okay? Spent. Then now we're going to draw the left. When I finish drawing the left, the overall model for Siti, because Siti is a bigger number, must still be longer than the overall model for Dawn. So based on that, can you tell me, use your logic, do you think each box of the left should be smaller or bigger than each box of the spent? Listen, in the end, Siti's model must be longer. The overall model for Siti must be longer than Dawn. What I have not drawn is the left, the LEFT, the left part of the model. And since spent and left are different things, the size of the model for left can either be like that, smaller than this, or it can be like that, bigger than this. It shouldn't be the same size. But my question is, should it be smaller or bigger, given that in the end, Siti has to still be more than Dawn's total? What do you think? Shorter or longer than this for each model of the left? Use your logic. What do you think? Okay, good try, good try. Good try. The answer is, this is what happens. If you draw bigger, it'll be like this. I draw one bigger, then the other one, I have to draw 3 of the same, 1, 2, 3. Then it will end up like this. Is this what you want to achieve? Or do you want to achieve this? Which one do you want to achieve? The first one, where the box 1 unit is bigger, or when the 1 unit is smaller? Which one do you want? Which one will work for the numbers here? Will work for the model, for the numbers in the model? Correct. Correct. Smaller. Exactly. Because if it's bigger, then Dawn will end up with more than Siti. So for that reason, I have to draw a smaller model for the left. So let's say this is one of the left. Okay, left. Then if this is 1 unit of left, then the other person will have 3 units, because it says that Dawn will have 3 times as much as Siti left. So if Siti left is this, Dawn will be 3 times of this. So we take this and we duplicate it 3 times. 1, 2, okay, and 3. So the model looks like this. And we know that Siti is 305. So if Siti is 305, then I need to make this model 305, and the one below will be 235, the whole thing. Okay, this will be the 235. Okay, these models are the left models, and these are the spent models. Okay, so far, do you understand? If you understand, give me a thumbs up. Quick pause. Trinity Learning Center is the only tuition center in the academic education sector to receive the SME 500 award 5 times in a row. That recognition comes from one thing, a method that consistently moves children forward. You're watching a replay, but this happens live every week. Subscribe now and join us in the next session. Yes, clever, smart, something like that. Yeah, okay. Okay, now, as you see the model as it is, if you don't do anything to this model cannot be used. So when this model cannot be used, it is useless unless you rearrange it. So now watch carefully as I rearrange it. Watch. I'm going to take the pieces that are the same size, and I'm going to put them together. What that means is, I'm going to take this and this, and I'm going to put them side by side. Then, this is piece number 1, right? Then, I'm going to take one piece of the left from Siti. I'm going to put it here. And one piece of the left from Don. And I'm going to put it here. So far, I have rearranged this piece, and I've rearranged this piece. Now you can see that I still haven't used these 2 pieces and these 2 pieces. The way we are going to do it is this. Watch. I'm going to take this model, and then I'm going to duplicate it and put it behind right now. Okay? Now the overall size of this model is the same as this model, but I've rearranged the pieces. So this is still Siti, but rearranged. I'm also going to rearrange Don, as in, I'm going to take these 2 pieces, and I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to put it here. But if I do it this way, it is still not very useful unless I shift this over here. If I do that, then I know that this amount is, if I call this left 1 unit, then this will be 1 unit plus something. This will also be 1 unit plus something. This will be 1 unit, this will be 1 unit, this will be 1 unit plus something, 1 unit plus something. And this will represent Don's model. So far, do you understand the rearranging? Ken? Clear? Okay, very good. Now watch, watch carefully. What is the difference between this model and this model? The difference is 305 minus 235, right? Okay, can anyone tell me how much is that difference? Let's see how fast you are. See who's the first to give me the number. What is the difference? Okay, my question is how much is this, okay? How much is this? Very good, well done. So this is 70, first prize. Okay, now, where is the 70 in this model? Because after all, this model came from this model, right? So the 70 must also be somewhere here. Where is the 70? The answer is, the 70 is now shared equally by these 2 places. So this is a total of 70. Now my question to you is, how much is 1 question mark? How much is 1 question mark? Come, see who first to give me the correct answer. Very good. Panita wins. Okay, first to send. Okay, fantastic. The rest of you also well done. Now all correct. So 35, right? That means now I know that this value is 35. That means all this are all 35, 35, 35, 35, etc., etc. Now, I'm also going to take the 35 and I'm going to put it over here. Okay, I'm going to cancel this away. And then I'm going to put here as 1 unit plus 35, okay? Which is the same as what you see here, right? 1 unit plus 35. And then all these are all 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. Okay, guys, if I take 235 now and I minus 35, how many units am I finding? Go. Very good, very good. Yes, yes, yes. This time, Nandini wins. Okay, so now 4 units is 235. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 235 minus 35. Okay, so 235 minus 35 will give you 200, and 200 is 4 units. Therefore, 1 unit is, you know already, right? So if you know what is 1 unit, yes, fantastic. Wow, see, now people are very fast. If 1 unit, 50 lah, not, yeah, 50 is correct, 50 is correct. Okay, 1 unit is 50, right? So if 1 unit is 50, well, now you all answer me before I even ask the question. Okay, since that is the case, might as well you answer the question. The question is, how much did Siti spend? Siti spent this. How much did she spend? No, that's 85 is not what Siti spent. 85 is what Dawn spent. Dawn spent 85. This is 85. How much did Siti spend? Yes, congratulations. The answer is 255. Well done. So to find spent, is there a shortcut? Does anyone know a shorter way to find rather than finding 85 and then 85 times 3, which I can do, which will give you the correct answer, but there's a shorter way. Anyone knows? There's a shortcut. There's a shortcut. Anyone can see it? Very good. Well done. Very good. 305 minus 50. Because I know that one box is 50, right? 1 unit is 50, ma? So if 1 unit is 50, then I know that this must be 50. So if this is 50, and I take this minus this, I will get this. So that is your shortcut. That is the fastest way to do it. Okay? So now you take 305. So Siti spent. Then we put 305 minus 50 equals to 255. And that is the answer to the question. Okay, children, how do you check if you are correct? How do you know if your working calculation correct? Do you know? Anyone? You work backwards, right? Okay, you work backwards. How to work backwards? Okay, this is what you do. You know that this is 50, right? So you put 50, 50, 50 plus 85. Then you press your calculator. You will get 235. If you want to be even more safe, you take 85, 85, 85, you times 3, then you plus 50. And you should get 305. That is how you confirm your answer. 5 consecutive SME 500 awards, the only tuition center in the academic education sector to achieve that. Not because we do more than everyone else, because we do it differently. And this, what you just watched, is exactly how we do it, live every week with real questions from real parents. Subscribe now. Come and see it for yourself. Next week, I'm Benjamin Loh. See you in the room.